see matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and... Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Packers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that... assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, let's turn it up. What's the deal, y'all?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Zambrano. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Opportunity there for the offense because the defense don't pressure all the time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Zambrano. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. It'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off-play action. Zambrano. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Zambrano, and that is incomplete. A lot of force down there. He could not hang on this 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Packers. Sammy Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Zambrano. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Zambrano. And this throw incomplete. That time, it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Rashawn Gary coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Sammy Watkins and the rest of the offense getting set to go again. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
and you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Here's the 2nd and 7. This one swung out here to Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They're going to try and throw. And Pascal's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. The left side completion to Jones. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
In motion comes the tight end left. They go back to the ground with Jones. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
So a dangerous pass over the middle of his own coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot and gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up the first down.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. To throw on second down, Zambrano. And he'll be out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, finding room at midfield. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
He completes it to Jones.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little. Going back inside.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll throw now on the final play.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. No run back here. Will start at the 25-yard line. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those passes. Allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Hey, if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take out blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
We'll love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Off the play fake. Zambrano. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
19-7.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. But being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
18 Rattler.
2nd and 5. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
19 White. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down at 7.
Back to throw again. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now a play fake here on first down.
His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Back to throw. Zambrano.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
Let's go now.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Wake the Cardinals.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Robinson up the middle.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably...
And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. The 30. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's into the hands of Pascal.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 19, Pioneers. Drop 50, drop 50.
2nd and 1. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. It's a quarterback sneak. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say... So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Zambrano.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Warriors 17. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
19 White. 99 Broncos. Back to 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They'll look to throw again.
A check down here to Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
19 White. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The left side completion to Jones. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Pick up of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Zambrano. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kingsley Enagbari. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he's calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
19 Tigers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you got to score points when you can. You never know